Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Rigolini, Director of Bands at the Highlands Ranch High School, and this is the Rigolini Report. I'd like to welcome you into my living room as I record the first of what I hope is many videos in a series that I will be releasing over the next couple of weeks while we are on our COVID-19 break, if you will. Before we go any further, let me just say that I hope you and your family are safe and that all is well. I can assure you that in the Rigolini house home, our dog Lucy, Rory, and of course my wife Kelly and I are doing just fine. Let me answer a couple of questions that you may have right off the bat. First of all, I don't have any more information for you beyond what the district has given us in regards to when we are returning to school. The latest date that I've heard is April 17th. I can tell you that there is a meeting with the governor and many heads of the school boards in the area, and they are making a decision on Thursday as to what we're going to do with the remainder of our school year. There are several options on the table, and once they decide what the course of action is going to be, you will have an official communication from the district explaining all of that. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what this video podcast, if you will, is going to contain. I'm hoping to share some musical food for thought, if you will, give you a subject for us to discuss in the couple minutes we have together. Hopefully answer any questions that you may have regarding either my classes or what's going on in the community or with our band community. And of course, provide a little brevity and hopefully entertainment into your COVID-19 break, if you will. Along those lines, let us start off with a terrible joke that I heard the other day that I cannot help but share with you. What is COVID-19's favorite chord progression? A plagal cadence, of course. That one's for all of my music theory friends out there. Now, let me explain to you what's happened so far in our community. As you know, our winter color guard and winter percussion programs have been canceled for the remainder of the year. This is a decision that was made by their governing bodies at the state and at the national level. And we are trying to find as many performance opportunities as we can for them moving forward. On the 23rd, we're hoping to still have our Arts Alive concert or maybe push that back a couple of weeks along with our spring concert. And we're hoping that they'll be able to perform on those performances at those concerts. Now, things like leadership auditions, color guard auditions, and drumline auditions for marching band in the fall will clearly be postponed until we get back to school. If the decision comes down on Thursday that we will not be returning to school, then I'll release communications in regards to how we're going to move forward with all of those audition processes and all of those tryouts. Our goal is to make it equitable. Our goal is to still maintain the integrity of the process, but also make sure that we are doing it the right way, making sure that we're not cutting corners or making sure we're not excluding anybody who would like to participate fully in that process. We also had a couple of fundraisers that were scheduled, most notably the mattress fundraiser on March 28th. That will be postponed. We're looking at a date in May, possibly, to do a Saturday in May where we get to sell mattresses, or going to a fully online or phone call version of the fundraiser. As soon as the decisions are made as to what's going on with the rest of the school year, and you'll hear me say this a lot in this video, then I can release what we're going to be doing with the fundraiser. I can't pick dates. We can't set up contingency plans until we know what's going on with the rest of the year. And I hope you understand, and I really appreciate your patience in that regard. Now, when it comes to my classes, I told the students that let's just say I'm not the most technologically advanced teacher they're probably taking classes from this year. But I was able to set up a Google Classroom for each of my classes. So there's a separate Google Classroom for wind ensemble, symphonic band, percussion techniques, jazz band, and of course AP music theory. All of the class codes are on my website here behind me, bit.ly/Rigolini HRHS. Just click on the tab that corresponds to your class, and the join code is there for the Google Classroom. I also sent you an invite through your student email. So students, if you're not checking your email, please make sure you're doing so. Teachers are going to be communicating with you through your official student email and through your Infinite Campus Messenger, so they can speak to you directly, and make sure you're checking both of those things. Lots of great information is going out from other teachers. I've seen what some of them are doing, and I don't want you to miss out on any of that learning or any of those opportunities that they're trying to provide you. So do check your email, accept the request to join my classrooms, my Google Classrooms. If you don't see that email, then of course go onto my bit.ly website, find the course code, and then just simply enter that into your Google Classroom, which I'm sure you've done before. Feel free to email me if you have any questions getting hooked up with those classes. I will be posting assignments there, and there's already a question up there for you to answer, which is this week's assignment just to get us started back going again. Speaking of assignments, all of my classes will have assignments posted on Monday. I'm going to try and post them all on Monday, sometime in the morning, hopefully, is my goal, and then have them due by the end of the week. This way you can plan your week accordingly, you know what's going on, and you can spend the appropriate amount of time on whichever subjects you need to spend time on. Of course, our biggest concern is that you stay safe and that you are healthy. Please don't hesitate to email me if you need anything in regards to those assignments and the timing of those assignments. I will give you a heads up that soon, not this week, but the following week, I will be asking for video submissions for a couple of assignments. I would practice your scales if I were you, my friends. Don't act like you didn't know this was coming. So do let me know if you don't have access to equipment in which to record yourself, and send those things in via our Google Classroom websites. As always, do check the band newsletter. Lots of great information is coming out, and kudos to our board members for knocking that newsletter out of the park and fixing the website. There's so many great and wonderful things that are happening in our groups and in our community. Please check out our website. It's totally redesigned and it looks great. So thank you guys for doing that. And I just wanted to let you know that my office hours, my communication, will be between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week. That's Monday to Friday. I'll try and be on my computer, or at least have access to my email to answer your questions. If you have something specifically that's not for the class, please don't hesitate to email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And then if it's something that I think needs to be brought to the group, I might include it in one of my Rigolini reports and share it with the entire group. So please don't stop asking those questions. Continue sending those in. And of course, making comments in our Google Classroom or sending me a Google chat message is a really great way to get in contact with me if you have something quick or you would like to have a discussion about something. Really easy way to do that. Parents, please feel free to use those resources as well. Google Chat and the email is the best way to get in contact with me right now, because I'm away from my office, obviously, and away from my phones. So do use those resources. These videos, the Rigolini reports, as we've begun calling them, will hopefully be posted once every couple of days. And I'll post those in a couple of places. One, I'll attach a link on my main website on the bit.ly/Rigolini HRHS on the homepage of that website. And then I will also post them in a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is actually titled with just my name. It's Christopher Rigolini. It's the one with the band logo, the blue band logo on it. So if you'd like to find all of the episodes of the Rigolini Report and go back and revisit your favorite moments, or download them for your viewing pleasure when you're offline, you can do that all through either our website or our our YouTube channel, the Christopher Rigolini channel, the one with the band logo, of course. thank you so much for joining me for this first episode of the Rigolini Report. I promise I will get better at this as I practice and go along. I hope you and your family stay safe and you are all healthy and that you enjoy this time together. I know I have with my son. It's been incredible being here at home, but it's time to get back to work, everyone. So hopefully I will see you soon, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great afternoon, and happy practicing!